like, okay, this is awkward now. It's like, sounds like a girl's just getting beaten to death at the end.
But all of us were watching, and then like the room, of course, got kind of hot and heavy, and then we started like,
You're like, dude, I feel like jerking off right now, but you guys are all here.
What's above
It's like, do we jerk off now? You know, like, do we jerk off? I think that's a real question when it comes to like group stuff like that, right? It's like, do we jerk off?
I guess. I'm never into that kind of thing. I mean, you just kind of have to look at the next guy next to you while watching it. You're just like,
but like, no, we don't look at.
Do this?
Is there any like, if there's all guys, then no, obviously. Like,
This is not actually a podcast, by the way. We're just having a conversation.
Does somebody go skiing?
I mean,
Took a minute.
I don't have no rhythm with this end.
That's all it is. You just gotta do this.
Hey, but some guys aren't like, they're not blessed with this, they're more like, blessed with that.
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, that's me.
You know,
I don't use a full hand.
playing
It's just-
Rock'em Sock'em
it's
Robots,
like
bro.
this.
It's just like this.
Like,
You can switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, just,
Kind of play.
or do the, what do they call it, Texas jerk?
Oh shit.
Yeah. Texas grip.
The upside down.
yeah. The thumb has room to roam.
Yeah, just the stroke thing.
I think the weirdest it was ever was I was on a website called efucked.com.
E for what?
It was, there's some fucking gnarly ass shit on it's like porn bloopers and like just crazy shit that goes on and people edit them and like make weird noises like in them and stuff. It is bizarro, man. There is some crazy shit on that website and I was watching it with it was Chris actually who introduced me to it.
Of course he did. Of course he did.
I'm all, dude, what the fuck are we watching? He's just all, dude, you gotta see this one. I'm just like, I am seeing it, and I'm fucking disturbed by it. What the fuck?
Some octopus porn.
No shit, dude.
Dude, that anime shit gets weird too.
No, I mean, it was like, let's see, the worst one I saw was, self-mutilation.
Oh.
And it was the guy actually wanting the damage done to him by a woman, and his shit was through like a piece of wood, like drilled out, and then his shit was through it, and the woman was in high heels, like the stilettos, stepping on it, on his cock.
No.
And it stepped one, and she like twisted, and she let go, and blood squirted out of his cock. I was like,
oh my god.
yeah, that was the worst one I've ever seen.
What kind of fucking world are we living in where people can see that shit?
Dude.
Was it interesting?
Sitting there jerking
Yeah.
off the whole
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, did you come or what?
What convictions like, I shouldn't like this?
Yeah. It's like,
No, dude, it really makes you like think about your own life. You're like, I'm guilty. Like I'm gonna go to hell for this. Just staring at this alone is just horrible.
Hey man.
But
You're gonna die, and wherever you go is gonna be like.
did you
So was
look
it
at
worth
it?
Do you remember that porn you watched?
Was you thought worth it?
Was it worth it, man?
Yeah, just know that your life isn't that bad.
Yeah.
No.
Oh Jesus!
There's this one video that it was okay. So the chick is holding the dude's hands and he's standing in front of her, right? And she's straight fucking kicking him.
I have a video like that on my phone. Guys just get his nuts kicked in.
Yeah, and then just like
I seen that happen.
and they like pay for that.
It's weird.
Like,
It's weird.
No, don't even. I don't want to see it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I
Shut
don't.
up.
No,
It's not that bad. It's not like I think he's in his underwear still.
Like you getting kicked in the nuts for pleasure.
Yeah, and he's just
No,
like,
it-
"Oi!" And he's Mexican, of course, so he's speaking in Spanish, and it makes it even more funny.
What does
I
that
think
make
I
it
have it. I don't know.
It just does.
It just does.
It's like,
I think anything in the language, just any foreign language, it just makes it that much more funny.
I mean, I for one laugh when you hear, oh yeah, just in that deep voice.
Oh, you have Wi-Fi here, right?
Yeah.
We're in a different time zone right now.
Yeah, that's like
Time zone.
I'm just kidding.
Jesus.
Yeah.
It's the same area. It's the same fucking town.
I saw this guy once at this Halloween party. Yeah, they were just socking his nuts and he got off by that. It was weird.
Yeah, I don't know. How's that pleasurable?
His girlfriend was right next to him and everything.
I barely get like tapped in the nuts, and I'm like dying.
Oh, dude.
No, it's the 3 seconds after that is like ridiculous. Just like
You just feel it in your fucking.
just all the way up in your fucking asshole.
I mean, when I'm
Like it literally, it goes up to your mouth and then it goes back down to your asshole. You know what I mean? Just
if I'm putting on my pants and I accidentally pull up and then I don't pay attention, that even hurts, man. Like, it's not enjoyable. It's like, I didn't mean to do that.
I didn't mean to do that.
Yeah, I was just like, what the hell, man?
But those dudes mean it. Like, I'm pretty sure accidental, like, pain is good for people. You know what I mean? Like,
It's
that can
weird.
be a turn on for people. You know what I mean? Like,
I have no
I didn't
idea
mean to
why.
hurt myself, but it just feels.
I don't know why that would be. I really don't know why.
Okay. Well, after this video, we'll start this bitch.
I'm trying to find it. You guys do what you
Oh,
need to
it
do.
says, I guess we're recording now.
Oh yeah, we've been recording. We're
We've
good.
been recording,
We're good.
okay. We'll set it out
We
later.
got
The
we got some
people,
interesting intros.
the people get to enjoy the BTS behind the scenes, FYI, for your information. Any other abbreviation we want to use, TBH. Yeah.
All right.
But enough about, porn, we'll back on topic.
Yeah. So we're calling this thing a little doodaddy.
Mm-hmm.
Central Valley Livin.
Yes, sir.
Talking to people about bullshit here and there, everybody around us. And it's perfect. You see what I mean about this guy?
What?
The topic of the day, we're picking topics.
Okay.
Mm.
The topic is going to be Batman
Oh, shit.
and or other superheroes. And then why we enjoy them so much. Why do you enjoy it? I want to know why. I want to know why the fuck you're such a Batman freak. And then where all that came from, and then...
I've been a fan of Batman since I was 2.
Two?
It's my dad, and I just kind of like, it's always been a part of he's always been a part of my life. And when I was going through a lot of difficult times in my life when I was younger, I always gravitated towards Batman because of his mental strength capacity.
There you go.
That man just overcame anything almost, and he just had the mental strength to kind of just grab through it. And on top of it, the bonus side of that is the entire Justice League is terrified of Batman, believe it or not.
Well, yeah, because he has
He has a contingency plan for every single
everybody,
one
yeah,
of
to
them.
kill every one of them.
You never
Just
know
in
where he's
case.
gonna come.
Yeah, just in case one of them fucking falls out, he already knows how to kill.
He's like, all right, I got it. Not kill, but
Or at
disable.
least, yeah, disable,
Yeah.
if not kill. Like, I'm pretty sure he has it. Yeah. Dude, those little fun facts when it comes to, like, comic book facts.
Mhm.
Because it's obviously,
yeah.
but just because it's written, so it's,
But
It's
I mean,
a fact.
overall, just I don't know, like just Batman is he's always been my favorite, and I really don't have another favorite. I mean, I enjoy other superheroes and stuff like that, but I mean, as far as when it comes to that guy, it's like there's no topping it in my mind. I don't care to follow anyone else because to me, that's the top of the mountain.
he really is.
Not to mention he's rich. Let's not forget that.
That's a bonus.
Let's
And
not forget that. That just happens to be the biggest bonus.
Well, it's just the whole combination. I think for me, the whole fact that he's human.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
what's the easiest for us to relate to?
yeah.
He was trained in ninja, right? Or ninja.
He's trained in every art form of
What is it?
kung fu, whatever it is. All the martial arts, he's trained in everything.
Yeah.
He's gone around the world and trained with
He's
masters all over the world, and he did it for
What was
Say
it?
10 plus
10
years.
years, yeah.
Yeah.
He was gone for what, like 10, 12 years?
Can
or something?
one actually master the art of all martial arts in 10 years?
no.
Yeah, well, if you're a
Unless
billionaire,
unless
you
you
can.
got, well, no, because he wasn't.
Well,
He
the
was
thing is
exiled,
with
basically, or he
the
left.
thing with Bruce Wayne is that his demeanor and focus was unlike anyone. I mean, he sought human perfection more than anybody, and he did whatever it took to get there. So I can imagine it that if someone had that much focus and drive and to get it done, I think it could be done. You just
10 years? That's a good
10 years.
You can
there's
learn.
constant training of 10 years.
Yeah.
Constant.
I think within a year or two, you can like move on to a new discipline and kind of like not master, but you can learn a good amount within those years, and then obviously keep going as you're fucking people up in the middle of the night.
Pretty much. Batman also, he learned as he went along. I mean, he didn't become Batman until he was, God, I want to say he was, no, not even that. He was, I think, 27 when he first put on the cowl. 27, I believe.
Wow. Yeah, because his parents died when he was, 7 or 8?
Mm-hmm. And then growing up and being in school and stuff, I think
So, wait, was Joe Cool just the Joker? No, huh? Joe Cool was just a homeless dude?
Yeah.
Okay.
Joe Cool.
He was just one of the homeless that killed his parents.
Yeah, for no reason.
So, there's all kinds of interpretations in the comics about how Bruce's parents died, but mainly it's
Yeah, for a second.
it's because of the homeless and just the bad people in Gotham, you know, the gangsters and stuff. I wouldn't even say gangsters. It was just
The trash.
bombing. Walk down the wrong alley, wrong time. You know, desperate people, desperate times.
Yeah.
See fucking white pearls.
Dude, like walking around San Francisco is basically like, you know what I mean? It's kind of a
Dude,
small
literally,
area.
like you'll walk in one place in San Francisco, and you'll turn a corner, and you're just like, where the fuck am I?
Yeah, you'll be
Why does it
like,
smell like this?
Yeah.
yeah, you'll be in such the nicest place, and then you'll turn the corner and be like, am I in the wrong fucking area? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it's really bad.
Yeah, it's so quick how bad things will turn bad in San Francisco. I mean, me and my buddy.
And I think that's kind of the same idea as Gotham, right? It's like beautiful from like the skyline, but then like you actually go into the inner city and it's just like shit.
It is a metropolis, right?
Well, it's across from
It's supposed to be based off of New York, right?
Gotham
Manhattan.
is it's supposed to be
off of
More
Manhattan.
enclosed.
Because isn't Superman's in Manhattan, right?
Yeah, well,
No, he's
Superman's made, I'd say Manhattan, like the nicer side of New York, metropolis, so that's what it's based off of.
Yeah.
I would say, God, Gotham is more of like a mix of Chicago and like,
A little bit more Chicago because of the
Chicago.
gangsters.
yeah,
all the
gangsters, the
mafia.
closeness of the
Dude,
buildings and
Chicago's
stuff.
fucking dope.
Yeah.
But
There's a lot of
Gotham
history.
overall is just dark. It's so dark. It's always cloudy and raining there and shit. It's just,
Yeah.
they did a
It's
pretty
all
good
buildings.
interpretation of it in the Justice League movie in the beginning.
Did they? I haven't even watched it.
The beginning,
It's like such mixed reviews. It makes
it was such, that movie was so bad.
okay.
They
Coming
went
from you.
Well, we want to get on movie standpoint. Dawn of Justice, I thought they did a really good job with Ben Affleck and Batman because they actually finally portrayed Batman how he's supposed to be.
He's just a
fucking
old man.
brutal man. Like, he breaks limbs.
They even brought the guns in. Well, it was just in his dream, but they even brought the guns in. You know
Yeah,
what
the
I mean?
guns, that's whatever. It's Zack Snyder for you. fucking
Yeah,
piece of shit.
yeah, futuristic.
Idiot. But they did a really good showing of Batman, and I was really liking that because they finally showed us what he's about.
Yeah, like that.
He doesn't fight with his fucking elbows, he fucking beats you down. Like,
He
brutally.
was fucking huge.
Brutally, dude.
Do you see how
And
big
that's-
Affleck got?
Yeah.
That? He was like 230.
Well, a lot of it, I looked at the background of the suit and stuff, they added a little padding.
Oh yeah, but dude, he's still.
Yeah, he was
big,
so ripped.
dude. He's still big. Like
So-
6'3", 230.
These-
You know what I mean? Like
That's a lot of.
when he's doing the pull-ups,
Yeah.
you can just.
Like,
yeah, that's just
tire and shit.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
He's just like,
Yeah, that's just real, man. He put on like 50, 60 pounds of muscle or something. I read on the Muscle magazine. Fucking
They did good with him. I liked it a lot. And just finally, I was like, finally, dude, that's happening. The warehouse scene in that movie, that was legit. And I was just like, finally, Jesus.
So,
Batman honestly should be rated R in the next movie of the
dude,
Batman.
well,
I mean,
after Logan,
Yeah, you seen Logan? That to me was that was
after,
that didn't
after
feel
Logan,
like a
you
comic
can't
book
you
movie.
can't go back.
It didn't
You
feel
can't
like
go
a
back.
comic book movie.
There's fucking.
Well, what started it was Watchmen.
Oh,
Yeah, Watchmen was pretty.
That was ahead of its time.
I love
Yeah,
Watchmen.
way
Watchmen
ahead
was
of
way
its
ahead of its time. No one was ready for it.
No,
Everyone
yeah.
had mixed reviews.
Because they're like, wait, they're not superheroes. They're like,
They're not.
they're superheroes, but they're real fucking people.
They're
You
a
know what I mean?
glorified fan club.
Yeah, you know what I mean. But they just happen to have superpowers. You know
Well,
what
one
I
of
mean?
them did.
Well,
That was
Just Dr. Manhattan.
Dr. Manhattan.
well, no,
was
he
pretty
made
much-
that.
He was pretty
He
much a
made
god.
he made himself a god though.
Yeah.
But like, you know, yeah, I watched that movie like a few times, even like last year, and I was just like, dude, this movie's fucking legit.
There's a lot of like from what I watched, you know, there's like philosophy, like certain, of course, themes and like I guess you could say the movie had a lot of like little subliminal messages, especially with the I forgot what the guy with the mask is, but
Rorschach.
Rorschach, yeah, with the-
Rorschach.
That's just the fucking dopest like
the
idea.
scene he had with the I guess he came across on like pedophile or something like that, and he like brutally murdered him, and he told him, he just like at the end, he's just like, that day I realized that God doesn't make the world a bad place, we do.
Mm-hmm.
It's like hearing stuff like that, just like wow, you know,
Dude,
like,
there's
for
so
someone-
that movie
for
is
someone- yeah.
so dark.
There's a
it's
lot of
very-
deep meaning in there that aren't. It's not for everybody. I mean,
Yeah,
it
no,
takes a
you have to be
special-
ready for
Yeah, you have to have that in understanding already.
Oh, just because
okay,
like, and then how
I didn't know
they,
kid movie.
yeah, how they kill all the superheroes and shit, and like the lesbian one where it's just like whore and like just the blood everywhere and just like a gnarly ass rape scene is like what the fuck, and it's like they're playing like nice and jolly music behind it,
Right?
you know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
like.
But that turned the tide, and then you got Logan that came out, and you got Deadpool, you know,
Yeah.
all these rated R superhero movies. It's like, guys,
Dude, Deadpool
Yes.
kind of a little bit opened it up, and then Logan was just like, "This is how X-Men should be."
It should have been this
The whole fucking
well,
time.
hey, the next one's gonna be mutants, and I hope that
that's more of like a horror.
well, it's a horror, but I hope that
it's
that
not
does
really
some justice.
along the lines of X-Men, though. It doesn't really follow it.
Did you hear that? I guess Fox was bought out. Like they sold the rights to Disney. They got the deal to revamp it. So now Marvel
Oh,
is
I know.
back in charge. So they're gonna revamp the whole entire X-Men franchise.
Well, that too, and they're revamping.
And they bought Spider. They
Fantastic.
finally got yeah.
Well, no,
Or did they buy
Fox
Spider-Man?
Fox gave
Yeah.
a little bit of rights to Disney for Spider-Man. Only
Just for the
Avengers.
Avengers.
Sony owns the rights. to it.
Sony owns the
Sony
rights
owns the
to
rights to
Spider-Man
and they own
Fox.
also Venom.
Fucking
and Venom. Sony allowed Disney to do a Venom movie as well, you know, or Marvel to do a Venom movie, which I'm excited for.
Dude,
That movie
that's
is
just
so
so
fucking
good.
good.
I hope that because Carnage
Tom
looks
Hardy.
crazy.
Oh,
It's Woody. No, it wasn't Woody. I believe it's Woody Harrelson that plays Carnage.
they showed it in the trailer.
It was there was some.
There was a section of Carnage at the end where the doctor
Where, yeah,
and
he's
him,
like,
were they're all like,
yeah.
and you can kind of see the red inside the other suit.
Yeah.
I was like, that's Carnage, but I don't think he's gotten to Woody Harrelson yet. Then
I saw a picture and it was his face, but then they showed him him evolving, I guess, or whatever. I have no
He would be great.
real background other than the fact that was Venom supposed to be some alien substance?
Yeah, he came back on the
It's a symbiote.
he's a symbiote came back from Mars.
something like that.
I think somewhere from Mars. They went out there and then he came back on one of the spaceships on the outside, and then when they came back in, he just took off, and then he feeds on just bad emotions, right?
Well, a cool fan theory was remember the movie Life?
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
said that was the fan theory was that was the prequel to the Venom movie. Because the Life thing, you know, it looked
Hey,
all weird.
I was thinking of that movie just like not so long ago.
Yeah.
It's
It's a cool theory, but it has no tie to it. But it would be
Like what? Oh, that.
Have you seen that movie?
Wait, what?
Oh, dude, it's
Yeah, the movie Life with
Ryan Reynolds, Jake
Ryan
Gyllenhaal.
Reynolds about the thing they find on whatever planet it was, and it's like
Tiny little specimen, and then just they mess around with it and they get a friend, but then all of a sudden they test what sets this thing off, or if there's anything, and they shock it, and this thing a tiny little thing just grabs a hold of this guy's finger and then ends up wrapping around his whole fucking hand and then
And breaks his
completely
hand.
breaks every single bone in his hand, and then when he gets it out, it's just like it was like a rubber glove.
Oh shit.
Yeah, and then they realize what the hell is this thing, and it starts to evolve. But when it was doing that, it was like feeding, and it started to keep growing and growing and growing, and then it becomes like this crazy alien looking thing. Well, it's alien, I don't, like, of course, but like it's like crazy. And the fact that there's like anti-gravity in the spaceship, the thing's like floating around, like flying basically, and they're all like, trying to get away. It's crazy. That's a good movie though. Yeah.
I haven't seen it.
Has no happy ending for anybody who
No.
hasn't seen it.
And then the fucking ship crashes to Earth, and the alien thing's still on there. So that's like, oh shit, fucking Venom.
Where'd it go? Yeah.
The person that was supposed to come back ends up floating endlessly in space. Just imagine that, so you die.
Yeah, that would suck.
Do
I would just open up my hood and stuff.
Yeah.
Well,
Fucking let me out.
get it over with.
Just let me out, Brad.
Because you're not gonna stop. You're just gonna keep going. Like, oh, thank you, sir.
But
Well, there's a real question. I mean, okay,